What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and we just got 3 new blog posts. So in today's YouTube video, I'll be recapping and talking about each one of them, including a new text chat feature that'll be going live everywhere, a brand new LEGO pass, a free Mr. Dappermint skin that you'll be able to get in-game just by logging in and linking your account with LEGO Insiders, and even a free skin that is themed around Fortnite Festival that you'll be able to get via mobile quest. So that means either, having an Android phone or an iPhone over in like the UK or EU or wherever it is that it's enabled, and much more. However, before we talk about all the LEGO stuff, let's start off with text chat in Fortnite. They've gone ahead and redesigned the text chat feature that basically, was very finicky in the past. You had it in Save the World. I mean, if you remember the old days of Save the World, then you definitely remember what text chat ended up becoming. If we go ahead and pop this image on screen right here, it was definitely something back in the days, but they have gone ahead and revamped it, and they've added text chat into the game. It can be used during matches of Battle Royale. It can be used in Save the World, of course. It can be used in Creative, LEGO Fortnite, basically every single mode. The only mode I don't see this being very useful in is Rocket Racing, because how are you really going to use text chat in that? You're going to be like, hold on, I gotta type a response. Ah, dang it, I crashed my car, right? That's basically what's going on. But it will have a few different channels that you can see right here. We have Game, Party, and a single DM right here. So you'll have the option for a party channel, which will allow you to chat with all the people in your current game party across any Fortnite island that you're playing, and it will persist as long as you're in Fortnite and in that same party. They have Game Channel, which is going to be mainly for creative maps and maps that are supposed to be more social, where when you join an island that supports Game Channel text chat, you'll be in a public conversation with everyone in the island regardless of their location. So it's not like a proximity text chat or anything like that. It is a global, that server wide text chat that you'll be able to use. However, even though you see game chat in the actual lobby for Battle Royale right here, don't expect it to actually be live and stuff like Battle Royale. Game chat is most likely going to be more for creative mode, since that is what they've kind of advertised it on before anyways. They also have direct messages, aka DMs, where you can send one-on-one messages to one of the players on your friends list. And then to DM players, you press the little plus button that's right here, and you go ahead and, click the DM from the friend you want to talk to. And those messages will only persist for as long as you're on Fortnite. So you need, if you want to have a grocery list with someone else, you can't put the list in there, log out, log back in, expect it to stay. I know they want to do some stuff like that in the future, but at least as of right now, the focus is on just having a one-to-one DM with someone while you're doing stuff in the game, without having to worry about, oh, hey, I have to wait for them to go to lobby for them to even see my message pop up. They also mentioned that you can only send or receive DMs from players that are on your Fortnite friends list or platform friends list and are online. Once you've opened text chat, you can quickly toggle between your party chat, game chat, and DM chat. If you close text chat to focus on the gameplay, you'll still be able to preview messages coming in. So if someone sends you a message while you're in the middle of clutching up, getting an insane shot or something, you will be able to actually see that going down. There's also another blog post coming out soon about narrative role-playing features for creative mode, so that's going to be interesting to see as well. Once we start talking about, LEGO Fortnite Brick Life, you'll understand that a lot more. Now, they have a lot of reporting filters and stuff in the normal Fortnite text chat. They have one filter that will try hiding personal information, and then another filter that will try, getting rid of toxicity, mature language, like slurs, people swearing, that type of stuff. So if you wanted to drop your credit card information in a random chat, it most likely will get censored. However, even though there's censors in place, I'm not telling you to drop your credit card in this, Fortnite chat. Please don't do it, because on the off chance it doesn't get censored, I don't want you or your parents' credit card information just getting yoinked by someone in your party. So even though that filter is there, don't try breaking the filter. Don't try testing the filter to see what it does and doesn't pick up, please. I think it's just for the best that we leave that in the unknown territory, right? Or if you do it, at least try with some fake information, please. But I thought I would just mention that because it does have 2 different filters in place here. Now, next up, we have to talk about LEGO Fortnite becoming LEGO Fortnite Odyssey with the brand new Storm Chasers update. LEGO Fortnite is now going to be a branded category in Fortnite, and instead of having LEGO Fortnite just be the survival mode, they're going ahead and rename the survival mode into Odyssey, and it's now one of the categories or games inside of that LEGO Fortnite branding, which also opens up for the future. If they want to have a 3rd or 4th LEGO Fortnite official mode, they could do that and not have to worry about, oh, the base game in LEGO Fortnite is called LEGO Fortnite, what do we do here? But this update for LEGO Fortnite Odyssey is pretty insane. I'll go ahead and play this trailer right here as we talk about it, but they've announced a lot of stuff. I've been doing expert mode worlds here and there, over and over and over again, and I keep dying to dumb decisions. It's usually by time I start going into the other biomes, I'll get out of my normal, easy mode biome, and then I'll go over to like the desert, the Frostlands, all those different areas, the beach and stuff, and out of nowhere, all the enemies just want to ramp up their difficulty on me, right? But they've made massive changes here to not only add a whole entire story system into the game, with the whole entire Storm King boss fight, but also in order to make it more easier for everyone, regardless of the realm you're in, regardless of the area you're in. Everything's going to be more streamlined, and you're going to be able to be doing consistently more damage instead of walking over to the next area you need to get to, and all of a sudden that same roller that was doing like 1.5 hearts to you now does 7.5 hearts, right? So it is nice to see that they're doing all these changes. And then, just look at this right here, right? A crazy little cinematic they've got going on with the Storm King kind of popping up and everything. And then it's mentioning Fortnite Lego Odyssey. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. There's a lot of stuff mentioning like the lore and whatnot, but it all starts off with this right here. Your journey begins with the Storm Chaser village. You're not the only one trying to find back the Storm King, so are the Storm Chasers. You'll find the heroic ensemble of good doers, including their determined leader Carl Ruckus, and the big brain meteorologist Dr. Borokska. I don't know how to say that word, right? But they'll be taking cover in the actual village that you'll be able to find in game, and then as you meet the crew, you'll be given different quests and stuff that you'll be able to do in order to complete your adventures to get up there to completing the ultimate goal of defeating the Storm King. You'll also have a progress journal that will show you kind of the goals you currently have available that you need to do, and you'll be able to pin those goals to your HUD while you're running around to kind of figure out and keep a streamlined idea of, okay, this is what I gotta do next. Some other things mentioned here is that the Storm King's invasion has warped the very fabric of reality, with random locations across the map having giant storm systems actually going on there, and then there's going to be a ton of secrets for you to find in these stormy areas as long as you try to not get zapped by lightning strikes as you explore. You'll find a storm dungeon at the center of the storms, each of which holds a fragment of the Storm King's electrifying power at its core, so you'll have to do these different dungeons right here in order to get fragments that will actually, allow you to find the Storm King and allow you to actually conquer and fight the Storm King himself. It mentions right here that after 24 hours, conquered storm dungeons are reborn with new pathways, dangers, and puzzles, meaning that each day you log into Lego Fortnite, if you've already done a specific storm dungeon, you got one near your base or something, you can go back in there and farm it once again to get more loot, more combat, all that type of stuff, which is really nice to see, because sometimes it feels like I go in a cave and I'm like, oh yeah, I already mined everything here, or checked all the chests and everything, there's no reason to keep going back there. They also introduced new villains like the Storm King acolytes right here, which will be defending the Storm King and, trying to make sure that you can't actually fight him. There's also going to be Storm Crawlers, which are those little, roller guys I just talked about. We have a Raven, which you might have seen coming to your island in the last update, or the current update if you're watching this video before downtime begins. Something I gotta admit is I'm glad that the whole entire teaser for the whole new update is done for, because I would try to make a new world, and every time a villager would show up, 90% of the time, Raven's stopping by, and every time you go to invite him, he's like, I can't stay here. The storm is calling me. Please, if you can't stay here, stop showing up at my place to tell me the same thing over and over and over again. But of course, that's just a random side tangent about everything else. We can see the Storm King right here. It mentions that this is a multi-stage boss battle, and it will be your ultimate test of your wits, battle skills, and survival instincts. So bringing along some friends for reinforcement is highly recommended. However, you could also do this solo. By actually completing the fight, you'll be able to get some epic loot, and the drops include stuff such as the Thunderclap Blade, the Cyclone Pickaxe, and Shatterhorn Fragments, which you can use to craft powerful weapons and improve tools. After 24 hours, the Storm King will power back up, and you'll be able to fight him over and over and over again. So the loot's going to be an RNG system. Maybe the first time you fight him, you get the item you want. Maybe the 7th time you fight him, you get the item you want. It's kind of similar to trying to get an exotic in a Destiny dungeon, for example, except instead of it being a Destiny dungeon, it's a Storm King boss battle, which is pretty interesting to see. Now, they also mentioned that there will be a lot of changes going on here, such as progressing your adventure anywhere, anytime. From the dusty sands to the frozen wildlands, the enemy difficulty has been equalized across biomes. This will give you the freedom to take your adventure anywhere you choose. To improve balance further, the health and damage of enemies has also been adjusted across the board. Component-based crafting. Build your way out of any situation with whatever you've got on hand. The Storm Chasers update introduces component-based crafting, meaning you've got more flexibility to decide which materials you'd like to use to build your favorite weapons and tools. The quality of the materials you decide to use when crafting will affect the attributes and rarity of the end result. So instead of having specific crafting things that are like, oh, you craft with these specific materials in order to get a diamond shovel or something, or I guess not even diamond, they don't really have that, iron shovel, whatever else, rare, epic rarity shovel, whatever, you now are just going to have it decided based on what you're inputting in order to craft the thing itself. They also mentioned that several improvements have also been made in order to make resource gathering more intuitive. Wood, stone, metal, gems, and rifts are now assigned a power tier that conveys their rarity, with wood being the lowest rarity and rift being the highest rarity. They have a new legendary forge, which is going to be an ultimate way to build your in-game weapons. It's an upgrade station that you can build to boost your gear to new heights. Imbue a tier 4 weapon or tool with rift crystals, unlocking its yet untapped potential. You must then use the rifted item to increase the rift energy flowing through it until it evolves into its final form, unlocking hidden stats where the Storm King won't know what hit him. Basically, if you know how it's like crafting, the best weapon you can get and save the world, it's basically that, but on LEGO Fortnite, which is going to be very interesting to see. It also makes me wonder, how do old items actually change with his effect, or are old items now just going to be seen as legacy gear that is unimportant? We have Down But Not Out, where you'll be able to actually revive someone if they go down instead of them just instantly getting eliminated. NPCs can also revive you as well, so if you have an NPC you're exploring with, you'll be able to revive them and they'll be able to revive you. We have brand new vehicle guided builds, one being a little boat that you'll be able to go around the waters with, and then another one just kind of being more of like a normal turbo vehicle. We have another mention about split screen, but that's already kind of been a thing in LEGO Fortnite anyways. And then we have the LEGO Pass Chill and Thrill. Taking out the Storm King is Thirsty Works. Grab a refreshment at Pilly's Juice Bar. This decor bundle is just one of the oddities you'll be able to add to your Odyssey in the Chill and Thrill LEGO Pass. In total, there's over around 25 to 26 rewards. If there's 7 rewards on every single page, it's basically 28 to 29 rewards, but there's a lot more rewards for you to get from this new LEGO Pass than we have in the current one that's already available. Now, it also is going to be earnable, all the rewards, through the whole entire XP system, which also means if you're someone who's like level 1000 already this season, you won't be able to unlock these rewards. You're kind of just locked out of it, right? That's a whole entire situation that was going on with Fortnite OG. Someone's already level 1000, so they just can't get the OG rewards anymore. There are 5 decor bundles you'll be able to get grabbed for free in the Chill and Thrill Pass, as well as 2 loading screens, 3 player banner icons, and the Raven's Mausoleum build, which is very cool to see as a free build to get in the LEGO Pass just by grinding out any Fortnite mode out there. If you purchase the premium pass, however, you get an additional 11 decor bundles. You'll be able to get the lounge tent and arcade tent decor bundles. You'll also be able to get the main stage build bundle right here, but also in terms of all the other builds in the game from this pass, there's over 3 full builds that you can get from the premium tier rewards. Now, there's going to be more than that. It's probably like 5, 6, 7-ish or whatever else, but those are for the premium tier, which is interesting to see. Now, of course, the LEGO Pass will be available for 1,400 V-Bucks, or you can get it in the Fortnite crew, and after purchasing the premium reward track upgrade, you'll instantly get the Raven Team Sid outfit. It'll have a LEGO version and a Fortnite Battle Royale version. However, we don't currently know what's going to happen to the back bling and the pickaxe that are supposed to come with this skin. The only theory right now is that if they're not included in the LEGO Pass, the reason why is because they'll actually ended up making it into an actual item shop bundle later down the line, since originally Raven Team Sid was supposed to be in the item shop or something like that, and then they just kind of scrapped that aspect and made it into a LEGO Fortnite skin only. So that'll be interesting to see, what happens to the other cosmetics. Do they become free rewards? Do they get put in the item shop bundle after the pass ends all the way in March at March 11th at 4 a.m. Eastern time, or are they just not going to sell those cosmetics at all? Whatever happens there, but it is interesting to actually see. And then we have the Mr. Dapperman outfit being able to be unlocked for free by anyone. It says right here, want to look minty fresh during your battle against the Storm King? Connecting your LEGO and Epic Games accounts together from December 10th, you'll automatically unlock the Mr. Dapperman outfit, as well as the Explorer Emily outfit from before. And if you've already linked your accounts, then the outfit will be available for you right when the promotion begins on December 10th. Basically, when the servers come up at around 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern time, you'll get the reward, and if you're someone who already has the skin, it does appear like you'll get a V-Bucks refund, so you don't have to worry about, oh, they're giving away the skin I bought for free. I need compensation, Epic Games. Now, in terms of quality improvements for LEGO Odyssey, that's what I'm calling it. I'm not going to call it LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. I'm just saying LEGO Odyssey. We have a lot of stuff. We have gameplay and exploration enhancements, such as all melee attacks having increased range, jump height being larger, stamina consumption being reduced while sprinting and swimming, player inventory size being increased, which, oh, thank you so much, man. 32 item slots is not a lot when you're grinding that game out. Text chat support being added, caves and bus stations appearing on your minimap from further away, using stations in the rain, such as the crafting bench, will finally finally be enabled, unless that just means bus stations and not, normal like crafting stations and stuff. But it does appear like more stuff will be able to be used in the rain, which is just nice overall, because that rain can get annoying sometimes, especially if you're just starting out. More goals and locations are now marked on the map. You'll no longer take damage from cold or warm, which is super good to see. However, you will take more damage when you're freezing or burning, meaning that if you go into somewhere like, for example, the desert biome right away, you're not going to actually take damage, even though you're going to be warm. However, if you go in the caves in the desert biome, then you will take damage because you'll go to the burning category. They have the Slurp Launcher, which allows you to heal yourself and your friends. For balancing and progression improvemements, they have it so enemies way above your power level will be marked with a threat indicator to tell you, hey man, get out of there. Don't fight that thing. That thing's gonna whoop you. You're gonna die. You're gonna lose your expert mode save, your 5th one today. Stop it. What are you doing? That's what the indicator is going to be for, which is super nice. One-shot protection has been reworked to make it more forgiving as well, so you won't get one shot as many times anymore. They've increased the maximum durability of many items. They increased the starting health of new worlds from 3 to 5 hearts. Now, if you already have an old world, you'll still have the old starting health counter. However, if you make a new world, you'll have that buffed counter, and you'll be able to have a lot more hearts available for you, which is super nice to see, meaning that once you start including those little health charms and stuff, your health's just gonna go through the roof anyways. We have other stuff like village upgrade rewards and villager job rewards being reworked to be a streamlined progression system. Chests will now reward loot better aligned with your in-game progress, which means that if you're someone who goes to like one of the further on chests and an actual enemy breaks it and drops the rewards, it might not give you rare rewards that you shouldn't even have anymore, but it also makes it so some chests that, give you bad rewards will sometimes give you even better rewards now. We also have a lot more stuff going down here, stuff like you'll be able to encounter tougher foes after making significant progress in the games. Brute will inflict less damage but will have more health. Damage and health of enemies in expert worlds have also been reduced, which means that if you're someone who has an expert world or you mainly do expert worlds like me, the damage of the enemies will be less. You won't be taking that 7 hits from a single roller in the desert biome, and those enemies will also have less health, which is super nice to see. Enemies in cozy worlds now inflict less damage and have less health as well. Stormwild enemies now inflict less damage, and the knockback on player weapons and enemy attacks have been adjusted. We have a lot more here, such as all max item stacks being increased to 80, the cost of simple storage chests being reduced, simple powered and steerable wheels are now lighter, resulting in improved buoyancy in water. Coconut and banana trees now drop wood. Metal plates have been added in several recipes, craft them from any type of metal ore. Consuming storm fruit and storm smoothies will allow you to stay in storms longer without being teleported back. Storm runes have been added, acquire these through the storm rune tones. Soil plants have been added, which can be made with snow and sand. And then amber being swapped with obsidian in the desert cliffs, and amber being added to the grassland caves along with copper, which is super nice to see, meaning the grasslands are going to be more powerful, and then some bug fixes here and there. However, that's a lot of stuff for 17 minutes in this video, and we haven't even talked about Lego Fortnite Brick Life, so let's go ahead and roll the trailer, shall we? This is a brand new game mode that is kind of inspired by games like The Sims or Habbo Hotel, so if you're someone who wanted to hop in with up to 31 other people for a total lobby of 32, using text chat, hanging out with people, having a real job, that is something you'll be able to do. And those decor bundles that you use in Lego Fortnite Odyssey, those are stuff that you'll be able to use in this as well in order to theme your own house and make a lot of stuff. You'll be able to do a little bit of some bank heisting and stuff, which is something I wasn't expecting if you guys remember the other video, but it's all focused on just living that city life, even with stuff like the club rooftop right there coming in a later update. So this is a nice little teaser where you can live it up and, it hypes up the beach and everything. Text chat right here, except the odd thing about it is text chat for Lego Fortnite was just using emojis. I hope that isn't the case. Let me text my friend and be like, yo, where you at, homie, right? Like, come on, please don't make it emojis only. I don't want to act like I'm the JJK character just saying salmon, sushi, or whatever else, right? But if we go down here, you can see what is Lego Fortnite Brick Life. It is a way for you to pack up your bricks and pieces and step into an ever-evolving city where you can build your own stories by interacting with both the environment and your fellow residents. You'll be able to go into the different areas with up to 32 or, 31 other players, not including yourself, become the ultimate socialite, and then do activities together, such as, hitting the gym. You'll be able to have your dream job like a courier where you deliver parcels to other Brick Bay residents. You can be an academy professor where you share your knowledge with the class at Mondale Academy. Be a security officer, a scoundrel where you prank fellow citygoers, And you can be a sushi chef, a boba milk tea barista, and a fortune teller, and more. So if you wanted to be a bartender, for example, that is something you'll be able to do, but it's basically a fully blown Lego Fortnite roleplay place, right? It has its own little city and everything that you can build your houses and stuff in. It has its own rooftop club, which will be enabled later down the line, and much, much more. They also mentioned that you'll be able to have your in-game phone, as businesses will occasionally send out calls for help, so you'll be able to have jobs popping up on your phone like it works in Grand Theft Auto. You'll be able to own your own dream home, which it mentions right here that there are several empty lots found throughout the city where you can place a home, ranging from a cozy suburban house to a sleek apartment and a luxurious penthouse. So pick and purchase your very own home and then customize it to your heart's content, where you'll be able to open up your phone and access the furniture catalog to get an assortment of items that you can place down in your home right here. As you can see, for example, a guitar rack. They also mentioned that if you have some decor bundles and builds boxed up and ready to go from Lego Odyssey, you will be able to use those in Lego Fortnite Brick Life 2, as long as they have the cross-compatible icon in your locker, because not every single build and decor bundle will be available right away in Brick Life, but a lot of them will be available, and they mentioned that they will be having more support in the future, so stay tuned for more updates. There will be text chat and everything, so you'll be able to hang out with friends and do all like the little role-playing adventurous stuff. That is a nice way for you to actually get out there and just enjoy a new Brick Bay city square type of thing and have fun with other people, right? You know, it's not going to be as fully fleshed out as something like Grand Theft Auto is, but it is a nice little city roleplay exploration place where you can have some of those features enabled, and you'll be able to do stuff like ride around on hoverboards, you know, potentially even drive a car or something, which is super cool to actually see them do. But if we scroll down here, the most important part to kind of mention is that we have this new Cord Kahali, or whatever you say, skin that you'll be able to earn for free by playing Brick Bay or any Fortnite experience on mobile. All you have to do is earn XP in Fortnite while playing through the Fortnite mobile app, either in the UK or EU or whatever else if you have an iPhone, or on Android on supported platforms, and then if you do gain enough XP by February 21st, you'll be granted the skin for free. Now, of course, it has a Lego style, it has a Fortnite Battle Royale style and everything else, so it is nice to see. However, the outfit itself is not exclusive to this promotion and may appear in the item shop at a later date, which is super nice to actually just kind of see here. And then, you know, it talks about this skin right here, but a lot of stuff going down, and it's going to be interesting to see how all these new modes play out. I'm going to be honest, with all the changes to Lego Fortnite, I'm a happy camper, because other than me using Lego Fortnite to gain some XP, I do like making an expert save every once in a while, so if you mean you're going to make it a little bit easier on me, I might have to finally get those little trophy rewards before they go away in like July. However, with that said, I hope champs and champions enjoyed today's news recap. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't like it, and until next time, peace out.